Was Julius Caesar into guys? There are a lot of ancient rumors, but what do we actually know? The story goes that around AD BC, Caesar was sent as an envoy to the court of Nicomedes, the king of Bithynia in northwest Turkey. That's here. Apparently, Caesar stayed so long at Nicomedes' court that rumors began to spread that he had, quote, prostrated chastity for the king. This entire story comes from just one source, The Life of Caesar by Suetonius. And this is the only example that he gives. Unfortunately for Caesar, the rumor would stick, and it would haunt him for his entire career. Suetonius gives us half a dozen examples of important politicians weaponizing this rumor publicly against Caesar. Dolabella called him the queen's rival. Curio dubbed him the brothel of Nicomedes. Bibulus referred to him in official documents as the queen of Bithynia. Memmius called him Nicomedes' cupbearer. And of course, Cicero made several snide remarks in front of the entire Senate. Even Caesar's own soldiers joked that Caesar conquered Gaul, but Nicomedes conquered Caesar. So why did everyone care so much about this supposed fling? Weren't all the Romans kind of gay anyway? That's only sort of true. Homosexuality was only considered improper for those on the receiving end. If you were dominant, that was manly. If you were submissive, that was effeminate. And no one wanted to elect an effeminate politician. It comes down to the exact language of the rumors. Curio called Caesar every woman's man and every man's woman. They weren't calling him gay, they were calling him womanly and weak. So now the question becomes, was any of this true? Suetonius lived 150 years after Caesar, but he had access to archives now lost, so I believe that these rumors existed at the time. As to their veracity, I have more doubts. Roman politics were messy, and you would say whatever you could to ruin your opponent. Rumors of intrigue, murder, and scandal shot through the political class like arrows, and most of them probably weren't true. So I'm going to chalk this one up to political slander. But what do you think? Was Caesar into guys? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more stories from antiquity.